everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today we're going to be discussing my July favorites, or roundup of my most favorite products I either discovered in July or have been really loving and using throughout the whole month of July. So these videos are pretty self-explanatory. I do them every single month. So yeah, I have quite a few products to get through today. So let's just get started. If you're curious to see everything that I've loved in July, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. So small disclaimers, I have a nice pimple right here. Well, I have other pimples, but this is like my most prominent one right now. And then I have this burn mark right here from when I went shooting, and the brass just popped out because I lost my grip and it shot and burned my face. So yeah, let's just ignore those two, please. So I guess let's talk about skincare first then, if I'm pointing out my imperfections. This is the Farmacy Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Mask, and you can get this at Sephora. I spoke about this in my Ulta haul, which I will link above and below, but I have really been loving this for several weeks now. I only use it once a week, but it is so good. I mean, first of all, this packaging is amazing, and I know it's super fancy and very bougie and very expensive, but if you're someone who wants to splurge on a good all-around mask, that's kind of what I said in my Ulta haul. Like, this is a good all-around mask in my opinion. Like, the honey is good at clarifying your skin, so if you do have pimples, then this helps just get rid of them quickly, but it also hydrates your skin at the same time. You can see this is what the consistency looks like. It's just thick honey. Like, it's got what else does it have? Propolis found in beehives and amino acid rich royal jelly. So it helps your skin look younger, it helps your skin look more radiant, it helps your skin look more smooth and even and toned. This is so good, and the texture and the experience is truly one of a kind in my opinion. What I do actually is I take the spatula, I put a little bit on each part of my face, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will take my fingertips and then rub it into my face, and massaging it in that circular motion will actually activate the texture and activate the mask, and it'll become this white kind of cream sensation. It'll be warming and it'll be tingling. So it's signs that the mask is activating and doing what it needs to do to help your skin. I leave it on for like 15-20 minutes, and then I rinse it off, and instantly my skin feels softer. And then the next day, like, my skin looks smoother. And then pimples that I've had, like, believe it or not, this pimple actually was a lot more prominent a few days ago, but I used this mask like the night before last night, and it actually helped like decrease the size, believe it or not. So you can only imagine what I started with. But yeah, I love this mask, and I think if you are in the mood for trying something really good, Farmacy is an amazing brand. I love so many of their products. This is a total win. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Oh my god, it just got dark. No, why do you keep doing that?
So that was my only like skincare, like face care product I wanted to talk about today. Let's move on to makeup. I want to give a shout out to this product because I haven't used it in a video yet, but I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to do a full face of Target makeup, and this is something that's exclusively at Target. This is the Makeup Obsession Even Out Anti-Redness Primer. They have a bunch of different primers for like mattifying, dewy, hydrating, pore filling, etc., and actually quite a few different like makeup products in general. And like I said, you can only find this at Target, I believe, but the prices are right. I believe it's a UK owned brand, and I was on the hunt for a green smoothing primer because I used to have like a green redness color corrector, because if you didn't know, green is actually good for canceling out redness. So if you have like a lot of like acne or acne scarring or hyperpigmentation, this is really good at just kind of like evening out your skin and making your face look like more of an even tone before you go in with your foundation, concealer, powder, etc. So I really love this primer. I think the price was right on it, and it actually does do a great job of just like making your skin even out. And I should have put it today. I didn't wear it today because I want to put it on in another video for you, like live, and demonstrate that. But I mean, this actually just helps reduce the amount of concealer I'll have to put on, like to cover up a blemish or whatever, because it automatically just reduces the redness, and as I said, make it look like more even with the rest of your skin tone. So I think this is great. The price is right. It's cruelty free. You can find it at Target, and I think it's essential. I mean, if you're someone who has a bunch of different primers but you just need one that'll do like this purpose, I think this is a great way to go. Okay, I have two like foundation-y products, and this one is old. Like, not old, I actually did a first impression on it, and I spoke about the Milani concealer, like its sister product, I think either last month or the month before. But this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation stick, and I have the shade Warm Beige. And this is such a good travel stick. Like, I actually had it in my bag packed to go to LA, which by the time you're watching this video, I'll be in LA. But this is what I'm bringing with me because it's so convenient, and I just love the packaging. You know, it's like plastic, but it's still like not super duper cheap and flimsy. And this is just a great foundation stick. It's medium coverage, I would say, but like one swipe it's super creamy, and it's not super duper hard to blend out. Like, it just has the right consistency. It's not dewy really, but it's not super matte. It's just a really nice natural finish, and it's just perfect for those days where you're lazy, you don't want to deal with liquid foundation. Just swipe this on a few parts of your face, blend it in with a brush, and then you're good to go. It's hassle-free, it's lightweight, it's breathable. Like, you don't have to worry about sweating off a thick mask, and the price is right. Probably my most favorite product out of this entire range that I'm talking about today is this guy right here. This is the Found Mattifying Powder Foundation, and this is in the shade 140 Medium. Found is a brand I keep talking about over and over again that's underrated. It's at Walmart. I've tried their skincare. I've tried a lot of their beauty. They just have really good products, and most of the products are above 90% natural. Like, this powder foundation is 91% natural. It's talc free. It has a lot of like good for you oils. It has rosemary extract, safflower seed oil, all that good stuff. And this is such a beautiful powder foundation. Like, on a no makeup day, I love using either this or my Tarte airbrush foundation powder right here. But for a day where I'm feeling lazy and I just want to like do boom 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 and like just be done, like, this is a go-to for me because it has that coverage to be a powder foundation, so to speak. But I've been using this more often in the sense to set my face after I've applied foundation, like as a setting powder, like a pressed setting powder. And I don't do a lot, so it doesn't look cakey. I just take my Eco Tools brush, I'll show you right now, just dip it in, tap it off, and then just lightly just like pat the areas. This is good for touching up because it has color in it, so it's not going to compromise or remove the coverage if you're touching up throughout the day. This is just so good, and the price I believe was like $12 to $13, so it's not like a Wet n Wild Essence Catrice price point, but you have to keep in mind the ingredients are good. It's more niche based, and I think that it's completely worth it. So if you're at Walmart and if you're looking for a good powder that could serve as either a foundation or a setting powder, look no further. The Found Mattifying Powder Foundation just keeps you looking good, keeps you looking matte but not too drying matte, and also it doesn't have flashback, so it's a great way to go. Okay, moving on to more face products. I also spoke about this in my haul. This is the Essence Matte Touch Blush in the shade 20 Berry Me Up. And it's the blush I'm wearing on my face right now. I love this blush because it is a unique color to my collection. Like, it's a pink berry shade. Oh my god, these blushes are so creamy. Look at that. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, one swipe and it just blends out so nicely. I have the Essence Satin Touch blushes, which I showed in my other video, but I might as well show you again now. So I have the shades Satin Coral and Satin Love for the Satin Touch blushes. And then this is the matte touch blush, so you can see the difference in colors. They also have a coral one, but I didn't feel like I needed the coral one at the time because I have like a coral one in the satin formula, but I'm definitely not opposed to buying it. This formula is so good. I would say it has obviously a little less life, a little less glow than the satin blushes for obvious reasons. It's meant to be a matte finish. But with that being said, I don't think it's like flat matte. Like, I think it's so beautiful and blendable, and it's so easy to travel with. And yeah, definitely check it out. This is one of their newer products and I highly recommend it. It's so good, so beautiful, so buildable, perfect for summer and even the upcoming fall season. I feel it's really good. Okay, only a few more products. This is something that I have been using every single day. Like, next to the Found powder, this is probably like my second favorite product. And it's funny because I feel like a lot of people don't like this, but this is so good for the reasons I'm about to explain. But this is a Butter London. I believe this is like the Natural Goddess palette. Yeah, Natural Goddess eyeshadow palette. Comes in this really cute packaging, really cute like little selection right here. I will swatch all of them for you, but this came in my July BoxyCharm, and I have been using the crap out of all of these shades right here on a daily basis as a one and done eyeshadow to go to work. This I have not used yet, but this is like so beautiful. I will swatch all of them for you, as I just said. These are some swatches right here. I'm sorry if the lighting's washing it out, but they're so beautiful and very pigmented and very smooth. I think some people don't like it because they look at it and they're like, what am I gonna do with these random shades? It's a random assortment. Like, people think that you can't get a full look, and to a certain extent I agree. You know, there's no like real transition shade in here, but when I tell you like these are the best for like a one and done look, I am not kidding you. Like, on a daily basis this month, I have just been applying either like this shade all over the lid, this shade all over the lid, this shade all over the lid, and then today I am wearing Enchantress, this really pretty like bright white on my inner corners. I'm wearing it on my brow bone. I'm wearing it on my lid on top of another eyeshadow. Diva is such a beautiful bronze color, like so pigmented. These are the most beautiful satins ever. They just blend so well. You get that nice color payoff. The only shade I have not used on my eyes is this shade right here, this really pretty blue called Femme Fatale, but I definitely will. I think this is perfect. Great for this time of year for like one and done looks. If you're going to the pool, if you're going to whatever. I actually use this in an upcoming video where I show you how I get ready for like a pool day, like pool makeup look. Like if you're going out and you want to chill at the pool but you don't want to put on a full face, like this is a kind of palette that I would reach for, and I did reach for in that video because this shade is just stunning. So yeah, if you want to see me use that in action, stay tuned. I will show you in that look. Okay, I have 5 more products to share with you. Wow. I want to talk about this guy right here. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Length Waterproof Mascara. And I am not a waterproof mascara girl. I only have like one other waterproof mascara in my collection because on a day-to-day basis, I'm not really drenching my face in water. Like, I don't really need waterproof mascara, and plus it's a pain to remove, and then I don't want to like ruin my lashes. But this is so freaking good. I will use this in action in my pool makeup video. I love how skinny this wand is. It's like a rubber comb, and to me, like, I love mascaras with natural bristles. I love mascaras with like rubber bristles. Like, one of my favorite mascaras of all time is the Tarte Hardest mascara, and that has a rubber bristle which looks like this. So it's all about preference, but this is so good. I will say if you get it too close to your eyes, it can like stab you a little bit and be uncomfortable, but this is so good, and I've never been impressed with the Wet n Wild mascara before. If you put it on your top lids, it just gives you so much separation and length and definition. Like, it's crazy. Like, this defines my lashes like no other, and I'm shocked to say that, but it's so true. So if you're at CVS, you're looking for a waterproof mascara, drugstore, cruelty-free, one that's not going to be messy, look no further than this guy. Okay, this is a random product, but I have to talk about it because it's just so good, and I have been using it pretty much all month. This is the Essence Make Me Brow Duo Powder. Now, I've had this for quite a while. This is in the shade 02 Mix It Brunette. This is an eyebrow powder, okay? Which I bought it for that reason like a while ago. It looks like this. I will swatch it for you. You have 2 different colors, but I like to mix them both. And then, you know, you can use it to set your brows, to fill in the sparse hairs. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I have been using this to fill in my hairline. Now, I feel like that's becoming a trend these days, and honestly, I don't do it every single day. I wear a ponytail, but like for my Ariana video, which I will link above and below, when I put my hair in that high ponytail, and I saw like I had some of the gaps right here, like if I put it up and I see like these gaps or whatever, I just went in with this brush right here. Where is it? Let me find it for you. This is a BH Cosmetics 127 brush. It came in a set. It's like a flat brush you can use to stamp your powder for your eyeshadow, to bake, to contour, whatever. This is a very versatile brush for a makeup application. But what I did, or what I do, is I will just open up this bad boy right here, dip it in here, and then just go in and just tap in or fill in the bald spots when I put my ponytail up. And it takes so little effort, so little time. This is not something that you need to build up, but it's also not something that's gonna look super like pigmented and like splotchy right away. Like, it's a very forgiving formula, very easy powder to work with, and I think it's great for that reason. Like, I don't know, like, this is a really random thing to talk about, but this is beauty, right? Like, it's very versatile. This was like $3, I feel like, and you can use it to set your brows. You can even use it as like eyeshadow. You can use it to fill in your hairline. Like, it's just It's great, so I love it. 3 more products stay with me. The last makeup product I have to talk about is this guy right here. This is the ColourPop Luxe Lipstick in the shade California Love. It's the Velvet Blur formula. This is beautiful. I will swatch it for you. You can see it does give you like a blurred formula. I will swatch it next to one of their pigmented cream lipsticks that's not like a blur formula. This is the lipstick in the shade Still Crazy. You can see with this one, this is like one swipe, full coverage, full color, full pigment. This is pigmented obviously, but it's got more of that blurred effect. It's got more of that like not as in your face color payoff. So depending on what you like, what your mood is, for me personally, I've been loving this because I would just slap this on to go to work, and then by midday or whatever, I feel like I have to touch up after I've eaten. It fades super gracefully. So it's not like one of those lipsticks where, like, for example, with this satin lip, I know after I eat and stuff, like, it's gonna like look all like crusty in the middle and it's gonna fade from like inside out. This just fades so gracefully because it's not super pigmented to begin with. So that's why I really love it. I think it's so nice. If you're someone who wants like a really effortless formula, you can throw this in your purse. You don't even really need a mirror to apply it. I would suggest going for this one. It's so good. And California Love is that quintessential like warm red-ish terracotta brown nude that I think everyone needs. It's my favorite kind of nude personally, and I know this will be great not only for the rest of the summer but also going into fall. So definitely check it out. I got mine at Ulta. 2 more products that are more body-esque. Let's start with this guy. This is the Bath & Body Works Beach Nights Summer Marshmallow, and I actually got this during the semi-annual sale, so it was after my Bath & Body Works summer haul. But this is so good. At first, when you smell it in the bottle, it kind of smells weird. Like, it smells like marshmallow. It's a little bit pungent, I'm not gonna lie, but I love this packaging. First of all, when you put it like on your body, when you're lathering it up in the shower, it smells so much better. It smells like it does in the bottle, obviously, but it smells so much better, so much warmer, so much richer, so much more like you are truly just like at the campfire or at the beach at nighttime, and it's like a warm, beautiful summer evening. The notes in this are toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores accord, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla. It has that vanilla vibe mixed with marshmallow, but it's not too heavy like vanilla pumpkin marshmallow or marshmallow pumpkin latte. Like, it's not overwhelming or fall-like. Like, it's still like a warm summertime scent, and it's very comforting. So that's why I've been loving it this month, and yeah, I've been using it pretty much every night since I purchased it last month. So this is good stuff. Okay, last but not least, speaking of warm fall scents, I want to give a shout out to this perfume. This is the La Vanilla Coconut, the healthy fragrance. They have the vanilla grapefruit version, but I wanted to try the vanilla coconut version. This is what the label looks like up close. And it's a really pretty, like, simple bottle. It's a really pretty simple bottle. This just smells so freaking good. And honestly, it's a very warm scent, very sweet, but it's not overly sweet, like, and it lasts a super long time. This is a perfume, and honestly, it's got all natural ingredients. It's cruelty-free, which is so hard to find a cruelty-free perfume, let alone one that is long-lasting, and this ticks off both boxes. I definitely am interested in the vanilla grapefruit version as well, but this truly just feels like you're basking in the sun, and it's warm and toasty, but it's also coconutty. So this is great. It's got all natural ingredients, so it's not going to be terrible for you. And me spraying this on my neck right now, I am going to smell this for like the rest of the day and the rest of the afternoon. It is so long lasting without having to like add anything or do anything. So I love it for that reason. I love it for the ingredients. I love it for the fact that it's cruelty free, and also it's relatively inexpensive. This is 1 ounce, but I believe it was like $48, like under $50. So definitely check it out. I'm all for a good cruelty-free perfume alternative. Anything cruelty-free, I'm automatically interested in. So yeah. But all right, everyone, that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed my roundup of my June favorites. Leave me your July favorites. Oh, it's not June. It's not June. I keep thinking it's June. It's not. It's the end of July. We're already at the end of July. That's it. That's all. Leave me your favorite products of the month down below. I would definitely love to check it out, and let me know your thoughts on anything that I mentioned today. Do you hate it? Do you love it? Did it break you out? Is there something else that I should be checking out because the brand is great? Let me know your thoughts. This is a place to share everything and all things related to makeup and beauty, and just to get away from the world, the real world that is, and just hang out and have fun. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, please. And I will see you in my next one. Mwah! Bye!